my name is Christine, and it's Friday, so that means Friday reads. And I'm so thankful it's Friday because I'm tired. Kids still have another 2 weeks of school, but I'm just tired lately. So we're still reading Goblet of Fire. We're actually a little over halfway through. There we go. We have this much left to read, so a little over halfway. Slow going because I can only get about 10 to 12 pages a night because the writing is so small. But he's liking it, so that's all that matters. And then what I'm going to be reading, well, what I am currently reading, is Overcoming Type 2 Diabetes by Carrie S. Swift and Nathaniel G. Clark, doctors, MDs, whatever. I'm trying to get back on track. Usually when I'm reading these books, I tend to get on track. So it's the staying on track that's really been hard. And then I'm reading Black Rose by Nora Roberts, and it's the book 2 in the Garden trilogy, and a little bit away. But it may look like a chunker, but my library only had it in this format, and that's large print, so the pages actually go very quickly. Oops. And then I'm also reading Little Old Lady Strikes Again by I don't know if it's Katharina Engelman Sundberg. And this is book 2 in I think it's the Legion of Pensioners series. I'm not sure. Because that's what they call themselves. This is book 2. They're in Las Vegas. They're about 80 years old. There's 5 of them. And they call themselves the League of Pensioners because, they try and rob stuff and give to the poor. They're like a Robin Hood sort of deal. This one is going a bit slower. It's not as interesting or as funny as the first one. So I'm hoping it picks up. But I've heard that this one's kind of... I don't know if it's going to be a series or if it's just a trilogy, but it's got like second book syndrome happening. So there's that. And then, like, I had a hard time getting into those 2 books. When I finished the General in His Labyrinth, it was kind of, okay, what do I want to read now? Because this one was just too... So I had a hard time, and I would pick up, read a chapter, read another chapter from another book, and almost did the try a chapter tag, essentially. But I didn't feel like reading this one yet. So I picked it up last night, and so far it's okay. I've only read the prologue, though, so. But that is Tainted Lilies by Becky Lee Wayrich. It's an older book, but it's for the Triple RC Challenge, as well as Black Rose, the Nora Roberts book. So we'll see. It's about a pirate, infamous pirate Jean Lafitte. That's all I know. So the prologue just had her as engaged to this one man, and it's her engagement party, and she's waiting for her fiance to show up, and then they get a knock on the door, and it's her fiance with Jean Lafitte, and her fiance has been stabbed in the chest somewhere. He had gone to this, I don't know if it's a brothel or, no, it couldn't have been a brothel, a gambling den, I think, and with his mistress, and they got in, there was a big fight or something, and he got killed. So now she's supposed to go with Jean Lafitte on his boat. I think it's his boat. Or no, he just brings her to the boat. And she's going to go and take a trip to, is it England? Oh, I just read it last night. Yeah, she's in New Orleans, and she's going to be taking a trip to England, I think, just to... They don't want her parents don't want her to go into mourning because she was just engaged to him. She wasn't married to him. And so they figured if she goes to England, by the time she gets back, he will have another fiance for her. And that's as far as it went. And it takes place in 1811. Yeah, New Orleans, 1811. So there's that one. And I'm pretty much set for the weekend. Let me know what you guys are going to be reading this weekend if you're doing anything. The weather's supposed to be really hot today, so thank God my hubby put the air conditioner in the window a couple of days ago. Because I don't do well with heat and sleeping. That's just no. So that is my weekend plans. Let me know what your weekend plans are. I haven't started the hashtag on the booktube shelf book because I think we're just doing the live streaming Google Hangouts at the end of the month. We haven't solidified anything yet. So I will read that towards the end of the month because I want to retain the info to talk about it, you know. I'm rambling. Sorry. Hope everybody has an awesome weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.